Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. If you've been watching our recent videos, you'll know that we've been going through a bit of a chickenpox journey with Teddy going to nursery and there being a chickenpox outbreak. So far so good, he hasn't shown any signs or symptoms of chickenpox, but as a precaution he has been put on acyclovir medication 4 times a day for 3 weeks. For those who don't know, acyclovir can affect your kidney functions, so all the time Teddy is on this acyclovir medication, Great Ormond Street Hospital have advised and asked us to have bloods done twice a week to check that his kidneys are functioning well. If you watched our last video, you would have seen our community nurse come out to try and heel prick him twice to be able to get a set of bloods to check his kidney function, and failed. And that is when myself and Katie discussed things and put our foot down and said that we weren't happy with putting our son Teddy through the trauma of having twice a week bloods for the next 2 weeks. So we come to an agreement, the fact that we would have them done once a week to make sure A, that we keep him on this medication to cover him from these chickenpox, but B, reduce the blood test down to once a week, so it's a little bit less trauma for him. So Katie has taken him into hospital this morning and is going to have that done. And I'm very thankful for Katie because she's very, very good at situations like this. She doesn't mind taking him into hospital. Obviously, it's not a nice situation for Teddy, but it also takes a stable parent to be able to deal with the situation and the stresses that come with being in hospital, having to constantly wait around, not knowing timings, and obviously the trauma of watching your child be cannulated to have blood tests done. Now, this is something that I'm not good at, I'll be honest with you. I get a huge amount of apprehension whenever it comes to going into hospitals and things like that, and I think it's just through past trauma of dealing with everything that we've been through and spent so much time in hospital over the last 1.5 years that I guess I'm scarred by it, and that is the transparency of it. Whereas I'm not saying Kate isn't, but she deals with it a lot better than I do. So I'm hugely thankful for her that she is able to take it on the chin and go and do these things. I was at work this morning anyway, so I couldn't have been there. But the point is that she is forthcoming with going and doing these hospital visits because I guess she can control her emotions better than I can currently. Now, this kind of leads me on nicely to me opening a new chapter of my journey of recovery and building our life back to where it was and bigger and better. And today marks that day, and today I start my first therapy and counselling session that I've ever done in my whole life. And over my 33 years of being on this earth, I'd like to say that I'm lucky enough to feel stable 99% of the time, and I've been able to stay pretty level-headed throughout my life. Obviously, what we've been through with Teddy has caused a crazy amount of trauma and upset, and hearing the words that your child's got cancer and everything that we've been through, no matter how stable I feel, it will have caused underlying issues without a shadow of a doubt, and we're aware of them, and I'm aware of mine, or some of mine, in which I'd like to improve on in the coming years and months. And today is the day that I embark on counselling and therapy to try and unlock any hidden demons that I have. I know for a fact that I've got a few, such as the apprehension that I can't necessarily control when it comes to hospital visits, and if Teddy's ever ill or sick, that's another one that I really, really struggle to kind of control my emotions when it comes to things like that, because I guess it's just the past trauma that I've been through with Teddy. I've got deep underlying scars from it, and I personally want to address those. I want to be really clear and transparent with you guys and say that I don't suffer really badly. I don't have panic attacks. I don't have huge amounts of stuff that keeps me up at night. Generally speaking, now I feel good. I feel fine. But that doesn't mean that I haven't got anything bubbling underneath the surface, or the past trauma of everything we've been through with Teddy will one day creep up on me and potentially start to haunt me if I don't try and address it. And I want to do it for myself. I want to do it to be a better father for Teddy, and I want to do it to be a better husband for Katie and be able to support my family as well as I possibly can. And I think it's really important. So a while ago now, I reached out to a cancer charity who were offering therapy and counselling sessions, and now's the time. I want to prioritise it. Now our life has settled and kind of got back to some sort of normality, and now's the time for change. And I'm apprehensive of it because I've never done it before. When you're being prodded and poked verbally in terms of things that are very traumatic for you and potentially not easy to talk about, I'm not sure how I'll react. But I'm excited to progress on forward to this chapter and see what this counsellor can unfold from within. So I'm going to be documenting a lot of how it kind of happens, and hopefully this helps incentivize other people that also may watch this video that may need help as well, but just are too scared or don't really know what's involved. And I'm going to take you guys through it with me and tell you an honest review of how I get on with counselling and therapy. And I hope it inspires others to potentially go and have some help and talk to others if they need help with their own issues in life. So that's what's happening today. So I guess I'll see you guys after that.
Where were we?
Where are we?
Where were we?
You tell everyone.
Where were we, Mummy?
You tell me. Where are we, Teddy?
A hospital.
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 Gentle hands. You look cute with your new boots.
Oh, hospital.
Look at those. It's going to be a super brave again. Yeah, good boy. I love you. To the moon and back. And all around the stars.
To infinity and to beyond.
To infinity and beyond, yeah!
With all the blood tests done, Teddy was being treated to a nice fresh pastry to make everything better, and he was loving it. So I am minutes away from having my first therapy session, and I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I've literally got my meeting in T-2 minutes, so hopefully this is the start of the change to start healing from some of this past trauma. But fingers crossed it all goes well. And anybody else out there that's looking to find help, then if I can do this, and so can you, and we're all in it together. So maybe consider it. But I'll touch base with you guys after. See you in an hour. Well, here it was, ladies and gents. It was happening. I didn't ever think that I would ever need to speak to a therapist in my life. But as we all know, life constantly throws curveballs at you, in which you may not expect. And here I am, speaking to someone I don't know over an online meeting, sharing my thoughts and feelings from the depths of my heart, which felt weirdly comforting.
Hopefully, if we talk about it together, then maybe you'll get a better idea about how you want it to be going forward.
Sure. This was all so new and unfamiliar for me, but as many of you know, I'm the kind of wear my heart on my sleeve kind of guy. For me to be asked questions, to be answered openly and honestly, comes quite naturally for me, especially to someone that isn't going to judge me, doesn't know my past, or more to the point, won't have an opinion, but merely there to listen, help and advise where necessary. I didn't have a plan of what I wanted to say or what I wanted to speak about, but it felt like a true breath of fresh air being able to share such deep and meaningful thoughts that have caused so much hurt in the past. Once they found that he had his gene mutation, they gave him a 30% prognosis of survival, basically. So it was almost like 1 in 3 children, which again, being on a ward, you see many children, it's like 1 in 3 is going to survive. So they're the statistics that kind of rattle around your head. Like you got AML as normal, he's got a couple of different complications which further increase his chance of relapse. And we're in no denial that if he relapses, it'll be the start of the end. Like that's not true, but in my head it is. Talking to a complete stranger that I didn't know 20 minutes ago felt weird, I won't lie. But over the 60-minute session, that became more and more normal with every minute that went past. Okay, see you later. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Wow. That was probably the quickest hour of my life. We went through just all like the T's and C's and the legal stuff and the confidentiality sort of bits and bobs for the first 5 to 10 minutes. He introduced himself. And then asked a few questions. And then, if I'm completely honest, I spoke for 90% of it, which is great because that's kind of like why I'm doing it. I found it quite comforting to have somebody completely neutral that isn't going to create an opinion on you or your actions or your words. Just sit and listen. And the questions that he was asking, because he didn't have any information on our situation with Teddy, it was pulling up some of those sort of traumatic conversations of how he was diagnosed and what happened after and how it made me feel and all these different things, which are things that generally might have been kept in the locker and just buried because at the time of feeling those emotions, we were in the height of Teddy's diagnosis and so we didn't get a chance to feel them. And yeah, he did just say, we literally, as we finished that conversation, he said, just be prepared for the next half an hour to an hour. You'll probably feel like you've just opened up a shed load of emotion, chucked it all out there, but it will all feel unresolved. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I've just spoke a load, a little bit of weight's been lifted off my shoulders, but nothing's been resolved, because an hour isn't actually a long time to actually dig too deep. But we've got 8 sessions booked in, and so I'm really, really intrigued to see how he digs and helps me out. But first therapy session in the bag, and I'm proud of myself for actually doing it. And I've heard nothing but amazing things about counselling and therapy. So yeah, let's see what next Wednesday has in store. I can see it being a pretty emotional experience. There's a couple of times when I was talking about Teddy and what have you that I could feel myself having to stop and compose myself before I kind of let myself go. And I didn't want to just bawl my eyes out on the first meeting, otherwise who knows what he would have thought of me. But yeah, no, I feel happy, I feel positive, and I actually wish that I could have another one tomorrow. It's annoying that they're a week apart, but intriguing. The mind is a crazy thing, and if you don't have control over it, all hell could break loose. Right, on that bombshell, I'm going to stop waffling. But first therapy done, and it's a big tick from me.
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly, good boy.
Dragonfly? What's this?
That's an earwig.
Yucky earwig. It's yucky.
It's not yucky.
It's fine.
It's fine. Pop it in your tray. You tell me. What's that?
Grasshopper.
Good boy. It's a grasshopper.
Grasshopper.
And that is a
Dragonfly.
dragonfly. Good boy.
Dragonfly.
They live by water. They land on ponds and lakes. They fly around and catch little bugs. What's that one? Do you remember? That's a cockroach.
Cockroach? What's this?
That's a spider, like Incy.
Incy wincy spider, turn about the dirt. Don't come and rain, wash the pie out. Out the bench, so then dry and pull away. So, Incy wincy spider, come and about the dirt.
Yeah!
That's one. And what's this?
You know what that is.
Ladybird.
Good boy!
I did it!
With a morning of learning lots of new animals now complete, we were off for one hell of a fun morning.
A snack.
You got your snack? Do you know where we're going today? Teddy and Daddy. We're going to a big adventure park. Do you know what that means? We have lots of fun, lots of playing, and we just have a bloody good day. Sound good? So after the last couple of days just being just a little bit hectic with hospital visits and blood tests and counselling for myself, I've got care of Teddy today, and we're just going to go and have fun. So I'm going to take him to this big, ginormous adventure play park with loads of different things to do and lots of engaging things to do. That is a fun-packed agenda for today, and yeah, time to leave. So we are here and we are pumped and we are ready to have a good day of fun and adventure and activities. And the sun is shining. So let's go and have an amazing day because he deserves it.
I found my dinosaur.
30 seconds, that's all it took. I was in the gift shop trying to spend my money. We've got slides and adventure and activities that way, and he's being a dinosaur. I can see a rabbit. The park's literally been open a minute, so I'm going to take him straight to the soft play while there's not many people here and give him a runabout in there and burn some of this energy, because so far we're the only people in the park, so let's go and enjoy it. Teddy, Daddy, take your shoes off. Come on then. Whoa, let's do it. Teddy, look at that big slide there, look. Wow. He's off. Din, 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 din. Look at all the lights. Wow, Teddy. Just for the record, ladies and gentlemen, this is where... Oh, I'm bum in the face. This is where... Oh! I wish I wasn't 6'1".
I'm very glad that we were the only people in this soft play, as if you were a bystander outside this yellow child-sized tube, you'd think that we were birthing a child during labour with my commentary.
Keep going. Keep pushing. Hands. Push. That's it. Push.
Flippity floras. I'm not going in this yellow tube again, that's for sure. You did it. It only took us about an hour, mate. Whew. Need a break already. Teddy, wait. Teddy's just literally flown down the slide. What happened to waiting for me, mate? He's off. Teddy, wait for me. Trying to keep up with you, Teddy. I am quadruple the size of you. The ball pit's there. Go through the hole. Whoa! When I say I can't keep up with him as a 33-year-old male, I genuinely can't keep up with him. I literally can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Come on, mate, we're going to go down the slide. Here we go. Oh, flipping hell. I haven't blown out my arse. I'm meant to be a fitness instructor. I can't even keep up with my 2-year-old son. Wobbly bridge. I'm coming. You push me. See you later. Bye. I love it when these soft plays are empty. We're still like the only people in here, and it just puts my anxiousness at rest because I can just know that there's not that many kids here, and he can just run around like a maniac and make his 33-year-old father sweat like a pig. Yeah, I need to remember to duck because I've smashed my head already once. Oh goodness, he's after a curly whirly slide. Teddy, wait for me. We're gonna. Oh, there goes another bump on my head. Why do I put myself in this position that is not made for 6'1" adult? Whee! Wow! Not above. I actually think I'm stuck. Although these soft play areas are simply great fun, they are also brilliant for developing his physical motor skills like agility, balance and coordination. Building these skills is something that we will continue to help Teddy develop to help him continue to progress further on his road to recovery. Another thing this is great for is building confidence in his own ability and overcoming tasks in which he doesn't necessarily believe he can achieve. Helping assist and guide him to build this confidence is so important and so amazing to see him progress day by day. Good boy. Well done. You're doing so well. You are nearly there. You're doing amazing. You keep going. Keep holding on and stepping. Don't worry, you're fine. It's just Daddy's on it as well, so it's a little bit wobbly. Daddy's a fat pig. You're fine. You can do it. It's fine. You're doing so well. Good boy. All the way to the end. Well done. Well done, mate. That boy is ruthless. He literally just is in Teddy's world. He goes where he wants, when he wants, how he wants. It's something that he needs to learn about authority of, like, you know, when I say that Daddy says you need to come this way, he actually comes with me and listens. Whereas at the minute, he's a little bit like, whatever, I'm going my own way. So that's what we're working on at the minute. With soft play done, we made sure that he was topped up with fluids, and then it was on to explore the rest of the park. Oh, fresh air. Thank the Lord. That was amazing. Not one other child on that soft play with us. There's more people turning up now, but there is so much more to do. And so we're going to go and do it. Plus the fresh air was needed because I am sweltering. So we've just been told that the quadripillar, which is, I'm assuming, a quad bike and a caterpillar, is now running. So let's see if we can get on that. I think I see it, Teddy. We are on. Once again, absolutely don't fit. Here we go, Teds. Woohoo! Zoom, zoom. Wow. Oh, might get dizzy. Woohoo! Wow, we're going to see all the animals, Teddy. We're going all around the farm. Wow, look at all the deers. And there's some goats and some kangaroos. Wow. Oh, bit bumpy, Teds. Wow, we are going to go over a big hill. Woohoo! We're going up the big hill. Ah! Whoa! Oh, my knees. on these. What can you see up there?
I see kangaroos up there.
You see the kangaroos up there?
Yeah.
Wow, there they are, look. Super cool. And where are we going now, Teds?
For some dinosaurs.
Find the dinosaurs. Okay.
Get started.
Started? I'm nearly finished. This is exhausting work. Just joking, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm playing it down, having the best time ever. If anything, it's for me, not Teddy. But we don't tell him that.
Rabbit.
To the dinosaurs! Wow.
Daddy.
After playing with all the dinosaurs and going down the slides, next up was the ginormous pillows, which Teddy calls the jumperline. And I know I joke about all this being for me and not Teddy, but evidently, the more I watch these videos, the more I'm actually thinking it wasn't a joke, and that I was deadly serious.
That's close. Again! That's weak! Earthquake!
It's fair to say this 33-year-old father was having just as much fun as his 2-year-old son, and any times like this with my son I grab with both hands, as these are the type of memories, hopefully, when he's a little older, will stick in his mind as the amazing childhood that he remembers rather than the past childhood that he had when he was battling cancer. We were making up for lost time, and every minute and every day counts.
This is one of the most special things I find about caring for Teddy and having him through the week, is that we can take him to a place like this and it'd be safe for him, because obviously on the weekend everywhere is just absolutely heaving with children and other families, and to be able to have the same experience without that worry of other kids giving him infections and stuff like that is just amazing. Once again, only people here, and he can just run free, which is amazing.
Whee! Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye, mate. Bless him.
Sorry, Ted.
It's time to go and explore a little bit more of what this place has to offer. What noise does a parrot make?
Squawk.
Squawk, squawk. They're having their dinner, look. They're eating seeds. That's what they have for dinner.
Magical room.
You want to see the magical room?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take you to the magical room. Yeah, the magical room part's like a magical woodland, which is where we've got all fairies and lights and light up mushrooms and all stuff like that, which looks amazing. So I'm really looking forward to going and seeing it. So to the magical room. Of course, we have to bypass the magical room for a minute. When you've got a park like this. Go on, Daddy's waiting at the bottom. Here he comes. Woohoo! What a lovely, lovely day this is. He's literally just in his element. The minute he finishes one thing, he's like, I want to go to the next thing. I want to go to the park. I want to go to the magical room. I want to go see an owl. What? 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. 1, go.
You know when you just know your kid and they're guaranteed a laugh? Watch this.
Told ya. Right, with park done now, we go to the magical room. We'll see you there in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. This place is awesome. Wow. Wow, Teddy. Look, there's a badger.
this is what it's all about. Seeing my son's face light up as we introduce him to how magical childhood can be is what I've always wanted as a father, and honestly means the world to be able to finally show him how good life really can be.
Magical room.
Wow, that was absolutely incredible, and our time here is up. It is 12 o'clock, which means medicine for his acyclovir, and head home and hopefully have this boy a nap. So I'm going to somehow try and make it through the gift shop without having to purchase a random animal. And yeah, but it's been amazing. Was that good fun?
See Daddy's car.
You see Daddy's car? You're a superstar.
I want dummy.
Dummy, that's a good sign. That means he's tired. The last couple of days he hasn't napped, which is not great because he ends up getting a little bit ratty in the evening. So my next task is to get him home without falling asleep in the car. It's a half an hour drive. So entertainment, Mr. Bridge, whilst I drive.
That's a perfect time to end that video there. Thank you so much for following our journey as always. A huge thank you to our Life with the Bridges family members. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to our channel, and remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. We'll catch you in the next one, chaps.